conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Adams. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So Alabama's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Well, fans on both sides have not forgotten Alabama's beatdown the last time they played. All the emotion, the intensity at Tiger Stadium, and Kalen DeBoer, in his first taste of the rivalry, had the Tide ready, and they pounded LSU.
When I think back to this game, and we were so excited to call this one, I just think of how Alabama's offense handled this environment. Jalen Milroe, one week he looks great. The next week, just not quite there in the passing game. But this game, it was all about his legs. The best athlete on the field by far. How will Bama do without that explosive playmaker at quarterback this year? This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
It went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Grab down the middle, it's Horton. They're able to get him down.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Looking to throw it again. Pulls it in, it's Miller. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Well, big decision coming up now for this offense. I think they thought they might get this first down, but now 4th and 1. Offensive coordinator and head coach talking about it. Are you going to go for it?
They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Gutsy call here by this offense. Early in this game on a 4th down, they decide to go for it, and they come up with the first down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
With the catch, it's Williams. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Sharp. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. Now here he goes. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and to talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. It doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Yeah, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
This defense is playing inspired football with their backs near their own goal line. An incompletion, now a sack. What would the offensive coordinator come up with here on third down?
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. The pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. They get him to the ground. Heads up by the offense to keep possession, but he's still short of the marker.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
And out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he knocks it right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Going with the old counter run here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Keeps it on the draw.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Grab down the middle. It's Cuevas. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And there's the handoff. He's in the clear. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Looking downfield, it's Simpson. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it second and medium. Looking for a receiver. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and walk. Breaks into the clear. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Jet sweep, receiver trying to find some room. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Boy, Chris, you talking about alert defense? Sometimes that jet motion, it can create some confusion, get guys out of place. But not this time. Great play recognition by the defense on this play.
He'll pitch it. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught behind the line. It's Miller. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down. Alabama needing this 4th down conversion. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Moves out of the pocket. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
Great job here by this quarterback, not forcing the throw. Nobody's open. Does it himself, able to use the speed that he has to get to the end zone for this touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The game goes back to 1895, Kirk, but as you know, it's begun to pick up intensity, this rivalry, because they are always in each other's way in the SEC.
Yeah, this rivalry doesn't necessarily have the history, even though it does go back to 1895. But you're right. Things seem to change when the SEC split East and West. It became a battle about who would represent the West, the winner typically between Alabama and LSU. It seems like every year from that point on, it's a game we all point to before the season even starts.
And here's the handoff. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 1st down here for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Handoff here from the shotgun. Powering through. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Back to throw. It's Simpson. That's reeled in. It's Miller. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Back in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Horton. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. He missed it. Off target that time. After that miss, it's still a 4-point lead. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the football. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Fights off a defender. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Caught over the middle, it's Brown. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. What a catch by the sophomore.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Pressure is coming. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. Look out, room to run here. Here he goes. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. He's been shredding this defense with his scrambles today.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He'll take a deep shot. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now. Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on 3rd down now? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They bring the punter onto the field now. And a low line drive, ugly punt. The fair catch made at the 30-yard line. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Kickoff booted out of bounds. The offense will start now from the 40. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. And they misfire on 1st down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Grab behind the line. It's Anderson. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Great job with the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Touchdown, Tigers, to put them on top now.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, what a shock, right? Come to an LSU game and you see a defensive lineman overwhelm an offensive lineman and come up with a big sack. When was the last time you didn't see LSU have defensive linemen who can make life difficult for quarterbacks and offensive linemen? Because I can't. They always have big boys who are athletic to make life difficult in that backfield.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. They've been great on fourth down so far today. 3 for 3. Can they stay perfect? From the shotgun, drops back. Incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Going for the touchdown here. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
I love this after a sudden change. You get a big stop by your own defense. You come out with pretty good field position. You take a shot, and it pays off. Boy, what a change in momentum right here.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT gives them a 10-point lead, 17-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
They got some ground to make up, second and long from the 15. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll bring him down just short of the 20. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. To throw, it's Simpson. Looking for the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Fires it to the wideout. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Running back with the football. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Grab behind the line. It's Anderson. It's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They make the first down, brought down to the 31. After a clutch conversion on 4th down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Tackle made after just a short gain. Third and short now for the offense for the +25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? The back's got it. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Here comes a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
But I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Here we go on fourth down. Tackle, but first down.
Well, that's where you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. Fourth down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back, and the back doesn't hesitate at all. And he's able to convert and pick up that nice first down.
Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort, but now it's third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Grab down the middle. It's Miller.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the away.
He's got it. Enough for a first down. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. What a catch! They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to chuck it again. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. The quarterback takes it in himself. That's a crucial score. Kirk makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. but I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Chewing clock with the running game. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Looking to pass, it's Nussmeier. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this third down to keep them short of the first down. Now it's fourth down, and an interesting decision for this offense with the lead. Do they punt the ball away, or do they go for it?
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 3-point lead.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
That's caught. It's Cuevas. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Takes the handoff. It's Miller. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Caught in the backfield. It's Miller. To be brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Escapes the pocket. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. That's caught. It's Miller.
Wow, how about that, Chris? Nothing open downfield. He gets underneath to his running back, picks up some positive yards, but it's got to remember, they got to go quick.
To the air, it's Simpson. Makes a quick grab. And the gain just good enough for a first down. And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Caught over the middle. It's Cuevas. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line. It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away and hope the defense can just hang on for a few more seconds. And he'll just take a knee here, trying to preserve as much time as possible. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Lets it go quickly. Pass is intercepted, but out of bounds. That's a relief for the quarterback there. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.